around here. Also fine. So let's get you guys gathered up and over to Socotra. I've rivaled Russia. Yeah, I can see that. They're probably going to call me into that, in fact, if they end up fighting. But I can... have I heard of the raid? Yeah, there's been a lot of chat around that Area 51 raid. I mean, it's making it into the mainstream news and press and all sorts. Yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen there, but yeah, good luck to anyone that goes along to that. The military tends to take security reasonably seriously. I will take that. Makes my missionaries better. What do you make of it, Tyson? You brought it up. Quick look at more centres of trade that we can potentially upgrade here. Fortunately, we can't upgrade. We only have 2 merchants. Which is not a mechanic I was familiar with when I did my Tale of Two Families run, and one of the missions in the Buckmani's tree requires you having a level 3 centre of trade in a particular place, or a certain number of them, and I couldn't do it. Why? Why can I not do this? Because I already had as many as I had merchants for. The things you learn. We're looking nice and upgraded now. Buy merchants. Good cash. How's your unrest looking? Pretty not needing my troops anymore is how it's looking. A lot of you will disappear once my overextension goes away. Great Britain fabricating claims. Good luck with that. I will fight you on the beaches. I will fight you in the terrible attrition-y, swampy jungles, and you will die. Again, really no need to keep exploring, but we will. Money, money, money. To be funny. Speaking of which, let's see if there's any other buildings we can build. Not really. Production ones, I guess. Taxation ones, because why not? Might as well make even more money. Manufacturing. Yeah, why not? Ah, there we go. Achievement unlocked. The white elephant. You can't see that, but we got our core on the final province of Socotra. And it's disappeared to the end of the list for some reason. And I got multiculturalism this run as well, because I think I had a queen that triggered that one. Finally. Lovely. So that's that. If you're here just to see the achievement pop up, well, there it is. But I'm going to turn my attention now to one additional small thing. FG. Land of Eastern Jade, own a core province in Central America as a Buddhist country. This is why I've been taking the rather pointless exploration ideas, throwing my colonists into bloomin' Alaska. I want to get to Mexico. not many provinces left available that I can get, so we're going to have to rush a bit. There's 1.7 million. What if it's 3 million? I'm worried and scared for the people who may get shot or get some rads, but I can't wait unless 3 million. Yeah. It's one of these things. I have a feeling there's going to be... If it starts to look like people are actually going to do this, law enforcement will be drafted in, the National Guard will be drafted in, and they will start turning people away, very far away from the site. I don't see 3 million people getting gunned down. Let's do Ryukyu World Conquest now. Yeah, okay. You first. Not forgive. Once you do it, I will follow you. And that is a platinum province. Right. Colony, I really need you to finish here. In fact, can I change my native policy for that? Native policy is not under religion, it's under stability and expansion. Like assimilation. But nothing really. I just like it. You off. Question is, will that policy help? Not with the none of these will help actually. Darn. Oh. You can do it in normal mode, yeah. This is Iron Man. This is real man's Europa. No, I'm happy for people to play Europa the way they see fit. You can learn a lot by playing in normal mode and exploring what happens when you have the Hope says Castile can have Alaska. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Yeah, as I was saying, you can learn a lot by playing the game and seeing what happens when you can see the events in debug mode or turn off Fog of War to see what the AI is doing. I have no problem with that at all. How's that unbalanced research looking? Pretty unbalanced. Have I played Hearts of Iron 4, Tyson? Yes, I have. I have played Hearts of Iron. I am not very good at Hearts of Iron. Very good at all. If you have any tips, I'd be grateful to hear them, because I don't know. maybe my standards are set by Europa, and I expect to be able to just blob like I can here. And my headset cuts out and back in. Whereas the world wasn't like that at that point. Maybe that's what I need to get my head around. And also not attacking into mud, because it hurts the organisation. Let's get that stability. Just take Nazi Germany and profit easy. Yeah. Yep. The Allies do have something to say about that, though. Although there's been plenty of peaceful Nazi Germany runs, haven't there? Let's avoid World War II. Regional nobles. Oh, this is a bit of excitement. Ava, you say? You know, I can't even... Let's just give them their autonomy. Just need my colony to be done. You'd play it if your PC didn't suck. Ah. So it's a few years old now. Hearts of Iron. Brittany are landing in the Pacific coast on Castile. No, wait, was that Brittany? It is Brittany. They're allied to Castile. I don't even know. Don't know why they're there. Yeah, having a PC that sucks is not fun. Been there, done that. Wouldn't go back. PC can barely play Garry's Mod. Garry's Mod is not a first-person shooter, but it's I suppose it's Source Engine, so that's also relatively old. If you can play Victorio, that's all the game you need. Peaceful attitude is against the true fascist idea. Alright, okay. Fair enough. I just promoted the wrong guy. Oh well. Plenty of cash anyway. Wow, that's a fair amount of cash. Don't actually need the cash is the thing. I have a feeling expelling minorities would have got this colony done quicker, but I have never used that feature, so I didn't want to start playing with something when there is an achievement on the line. Even as a hard time playing top games when I zoom out. Is that a Flash game? Oh, IO games. Ah, right, yes. Like itch.io or something like that. Ottomans took the province I had my eye on. But, yeah. So long for my colonies to be done that didn't really have... Portugal have been building a spy network on me. Ah, excellent. This is where I find out Mexico is not in my colonial range. It is. Lovely. But only just. I think that's possibly the last province that I can actually take. It is in Mexico. Wow. That is a bit of good fortune. Sometimes the game just smiles on you. Now, let me have a quick look at expelling minorities here. I can expel minorities to get that colony up quicker. I'm all for it. Right, okay. Who has the biggest minority? Burmese. Never liked you anyway. Ah. I see. That's going to cost a huge amount of dip. I feel a bit silly that I... Oh well. Spent that money now. And by money I mean dip. And by dip I mean where are my ships? Oh, they're here. That's fine. Please go and pick up these troops. And also, I don't want to know about you. Not Forgive asks, any suggestions on how to use mercenaries properly? That's a fair question. Use them sparingly as your money allows. There is a school of thought that says it is right and proper to take as many loans as you need to win a war, because the war reparations that you will win, or the money you can take, will pay for that, broadly speaking. That being said, I try not to take loans if I can at all avoid it. I'm not hugely strict on that, and my economy is doing just fine at the moment. Yeah, I like to use mercenaries for grabbing lands quickly. So if my main army was fighting up here and there was a little province I needed to siege at the opposite end of the country, say, recruit a merc, send him over, capture land, and then dismiss him, you're paying ducats to control a province. But you can also do some rough calculations and figure that if it costs, for in my case, this costs 0.6 per month, and it costs about 22 odd to recruit them. So let's see, 10 months would cost 6, 20 months it would cost 12, 30 months it would cost about 18, so about half again, 35 months. So if you're going to keep America around for 3 years, keep them. If you're going to have to re-raise them within 3 years, keep them, because it will cost more to re-raise them. That was horrendously explained, but you get the idea. It's worth keeping them around if you're going to be using them, but if not, dismiss them. If you're not going to use them within 3 years, is what I'm trying to say here. PC used to play out Fallout 4 in the lowest setting with less than 30 frames per second. Huh. Playable now. That's a real shame. A real shame. My PC is a large box of potato. And France got the circumnavigation. Good for them. I'm happy for them. You're welcome. Not forgive. I should really think things through before I start talking, but I got there in the end. Lovely. The question that I have is, once I have the dip to expel minorities, can I recall my colonist and send him there with some minorities? That's what I wonder. Yeah, I'll take that karma. Thank you very much. Chiang Mai, you say? Burgers rise. No, I want a burger. Could have just let them rise. The fort there would have done work in protecting them, but why do that when you can just kill them? Lovely. And conversion is really bumping up our prestige thanks to that age ability. Take the other trader. I love to take mercantilism, but I think I'll take the advisor costs in this instance. Imagine buying a new PC and there's a secret small box of potatoes in it. I do like a good potato. And another age ability. Why? Why are you giving this to me, game? Because I converted provinces, had the Asian trade, own all of my culture group provinces, funnily enough. Guess I'll take the Merrick one. Excellent. Love assimilating people. Sen may have insulted us. Whichever reason. distribute that grain and just completely get rid of any unrest. Apart from those Hindu zealots, but really. Oh well. Tax, please. There we go. Age of absolutism. Lovely. It's green lemons. Now, I heard that lemons are a creation of man. That they're a cross between some kind of fancy orange and some kind of bitter something or other. Clearly paid attention when I was reading whatever was telling me that. But in any case, limes are the superior lemon. I think we can all agree on that. Right, I have dip. Can I expel minority? So I say come back, then I say go there. Ah no, because it's already set up in that culture. It appears not. Oh well. Never mind. Yes, the old over 100% religious unity. I love those bonuses. So anyway, where do you get off having a 3-star general with 5531? Such a shame, because you'll never use it, unless you go for Dali, I suppose. But they're a tributary state of Ming, so you never will. It's a tragedy seeing a general like that not being used. But oh well. Speaking of generals, I should probably roll myself one up. For no real reason other than I want to drill. Don't think I own... Oh, I own you, but you really would not help me in any way if I upgraded you because I do nothing in this node. What do I think will happen in the next 100 to 1,000 year future? 1,000 years is anyone's guess. I mean, if you compare how we are now to even a few hundred years ago, things have changed, and even the rate of Hess want military access. Hess. Let's just think about that for a little second. Hess, the landlocked. Landlocked? I cannot see. Hess, where are you? You're there. Hess, the landlocked European country, want access to Ayutthaya, the Southeast Asian... just... have it. But the next 100 years are probably a bit more easy to predict. There's going to be more automation, because that's just been the trend for the last 100, 200 years, since the Industrial Revolution. There's going to be AI will rise up, not in the aggressive sense, just it'll have a larger and larger impact on what we do. In terms of saying, you know, had you considered this, that thing you would never have considered. And whether that'll be a good thing or not will depend on how society reacts to both of those things. And if we do things to protect people or to maximize profit. And we get an extra merchant. Lovely. That means we can actually upgrade another center of trade. So let's do just that. The other thing will be climate change. Do I not have another merchant? Well, don't need either of those. I don't know what I got there, which I thought was an extra merchant, but it wasn't that. Humans will create synthetic cells to make them immortal. Yeah, immortality. It's one of those things that's going to be available the day after we all die, I guess. It's Sod's Law. It's interesting to think about immortality, and whether it's a good thing or not. So it's a tricky question, because we're not really set up to be immortal, mentally speaking. There's a character in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books that has immortality thrust upon them accidentally using a particle accelerator, rubber band, and some other vague noodle implements. And Douglas Adams occasionally refers to them. I think it was Wow Bagger the Infinitely Prolonged. And he's miserable. He is absolutely miserable because, as Douglas Adams pointed out, if you're born with immortality, you instinctively know how to cope with it. If you have immortality thrust upon you, you just don't know what to do with it. And I will take this incident again. Thank you very much. Admin power and a year's worth of income. Lovely. I guess what I'm trying to say is immortality might be overrated. But it's a slightly crass thing to say, given the number of people that die preventably every day. Zuni have insulted me, probably for talking absolute rubbish. Which is kind of fair enough. But certainly nanotechnology will be interesting as we can harness that more and more. Nanotechnology, AI, implantable devices and so forth will certainly improve our overall health, hopefully. We've had plenty of history to tell us that rushing into things blindly can be problematic. I'll take off admin focus now. Also, Emperor Chow Fa J, you've lived a long and slightly subpar life, but you have presided over as well. Maybe at 90 and older you can legally commit to kill yourself. See, that's a debate that's happening right now with assisted dying and so forth. That people who are in a terrible state and who don't want to live because of oh boy, well, not really oh boy. There's 19,000 of them versus my large armies, but even still, we will crush them. But they can't end their life in the way that they choose, and that's a difficult thing for them to have, forgive the expression, to have to live with. But then there are reasons that that is the case, at least in this country for the moment. Don't need the claim anymore. Now I was rushing to get Tech 14 because I thought I would need Excuse me, I thought I would need expansion ideas. But, sorry, what? Ming received a gift from Terhut. Why? Why would Terhut gift Ming and not the other way round? Also, jeez, Malwa, you gonna leave anything of Buckmoney's intact? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's got to be the statists. Which should take us back into frequent elections season. And excellent, we get extra missionary strength. And also we have disloyal estates. Oh, merchant guilds, what have I ever done to you? Oh, we can see pretty much all of you now. And you're looking pretty British, it has to be said. It looks like the Brits were the... oh, lovely. Lovely. We're the winners of the colonial race. With a silver medal going to Castile here. Delhi want access. Okay. Makes more sense. Okay, Dithmartian. We're probably doubly or triply landlocked. But they must have access to my lands. Do you know, it'd almost be worth taking taking that just to put down another colony so it doesn't have the non-adjacent... No, not... You know what I'm trying to say. Put down an adjacent colony so that... it develops faster, is the word I'm looking for. Prisoners would be pissed to be immortal with a life sentence. Yeah, I mean, you know, that is something that hasn't been considered. How would you adjust all these different facets, criminal justice and others, to count for immortality? It becomes quite interesting. Pick someone up, please. That take you like 3 years to get there. Retrial, please. I'll take the karma. Or karma's probably looking... Oh, hello. Just got another achievement. Total control. Total control. Let's have a look at that. Seems trade related. And Ming are going for Oirat. Own 100 or more provinces with no local autonomy or unrest. Ah, lovely. Lovely. I do love a good, strong and stable country. Where are those ships? Ottomans, okay. Say so. I fear no Turk. There you are. Jeez, you nearly didn't make it. All just to pick up one guy? Probably because you went right across the Pacific in open waters. But that's kind of fair enough. I did want you to go there as fast as possible. Just wait for you to get a little bit more repaired. Don't die on the return trip. All the while, my colony is probably waiting to burn down. 1 more month and that'll be you good to go. Really don't care about Navy tradition. Off you go. Now let's have a look here. So lots more extra settlers because we're expelling minorities. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. But fortunately having an adjacent colony there boosts our settler rate, or our settler spread a little bit as well. Lovely. Lovely. Keep drilling. Ah, +3 stability as well. Glorious. And an extra merchant. Even more glorious. Now I can actually think about what I'm going to do here in terms of trade. Probably forwarding from Canton would be a not bad idea. Anywhere else I have reasonable control? Moluccas. So it can only go one way, so that's probably not as useful. You have a reasonable amount here, but I don't think collecting would give us much. Let's forward from Canton. So why not? Our control of this node is going down a fair bit here, annoyingly. But why? Brunei have a fair amount. I could just go and kill Brunei with the other option. But I like the idea of having another level 3 centre of trade. Thank you very much. Means I can't embrace global trade, annoyingly, but hey ho. Now, I don't actually want a third colony here, really. I don't actually really care. Fine. Not my problem. We're still... Well, actually, it is a problem because it hams into our income a bit. So I probably should have taken the existing colony route. Well. Nearly fully converted as well, which is nice. You're forwarding money as well, which is nice. Yeah. Not bad. Ah, Hesse have finally cancelled their military access. You can intervene in wars between other great powers. I have never seen that before. Never seen that pop up before. British-French colonial war. France and Portugal on one side, Great Britain and all of their empire on the other. Steel as well. Steel, who is not a great power. Ooh, okay. Now, why would I want to do this, is the question. So I could join on Great Britain's side. I'm gonna do that. There's no reason for me to do that. Our research is a little bit unbalanced, but tech up nonetheless. Although again, that hurts our income a bit. I keep taking that that choice. I don't need the money. Don't need this colony either. Go away. Nearly there. That's good. That boosts you up to nearly being done. connection in the Empire, you say. Statists, please. Oh dear. And we can embrace. Let's try that one again. We can embrace global trade, which gives us an extra merchant as well. Why not? It's only all of my money. It was only all of my money. Oh. That gives us another merchant to, I guess, forward from the Moluccas. Karma, please. Though, oh no, we're pretty balanced. That's nice. Livestock being produced in Mayo. Tasty, tasty Mayo. Ungrateful natives. They really are ungrateful, but there won't be natives for long. Should be finished any time now. The missionary strength, thank you. Lovely. We're nearly done with that. We'll seek support with the clergy to get them nice and loyal. Lovely. Sinaloa, self-sustaining, excellent. Land of Eastern Jade. Now, could expel 5 different minorities to my colonies. Yeah. Why not? Maybe humans can stop time or end or set new rules to the universe dimensions. I believe that souls are exclusive to a few dimensions. Yeah, that's getting into some real philosophical realms. I intend to leave that to philosophers. I don't know what we are capable of and what is possible. I only know it's way beyond what I can possibly know. Huh, minority expulsion cannot be cancelled once started. Well, there you go. Really, I should have done that colony elsewhere. But we've started, so we'll finish. Right, this is a silly place to have a colony. I lied. We're not going to finish it. So, we need to expel 5 different minorities. We're working on 1, and we've got a couple more to do. Oofed. Hello, GB. Which also means we should probably focus on focus on admin again. Oh well. Global settler increase will help though. Our administrative advisor, huh? I don't actually want you to leave. Take the legitimacy hit. And I will also buy up my legitimacy. Oh, absolutism increases as well. Lovely. Oh, and I had request to share maps there, I think. But I missed it because it was on too fast speed. And I'm a bit blind. And royal marriage, yes please. This is just watching colonies grow the game at the moment. But I figure if we're in a position to get another achievement, I might as well do that just now, because I don't know when else I would get that. Am I American or British? Yes, yes indeed. I am. I was born in Glasgow to answer that question. A monarchist. Run rest reduction, which we don't really need, but hey ho. Yes, I live in Scotland, in the UK. Good news indeed. Caps us out in mill. Ah, jeez. Don't want to take that. It just unbalances our research. Now let's buy up legitimacy. Oh, and we can also build another level 3 center of what do you call it? Again, probably be better off somewhere else, but let's do it here. Because I thought Castile had taken that, but no. We will take the karma, thank you. Excellent, more population is good. You're nearly done. Great Britain want to claim our stuff, that's fine. Royal marriage with Japan, yes. Do we still have an alliance when Ashikaga farmed Japan? We do. Lovely. Do we have bag milk like Canada? I wish we did. Assuming it would be more environmentally friendly, which is not necessarily true. I even spend my mill on. We don't have any bags of milk that I've seen anyway. No, I'm not giving away all my money to you. Stability increase, but we can't increase our stability, so we get admin instead. That's quite funny. Huh. Centre of Trade upgrade cost. Well, I've already spent all my money on that, so hey ho. We finally shipped them off to Mayo. Lovely. Let's export some chams. Ugh, you've not got a lot of what it is that I want. You're expelling Chittagong, which I believe is Bengali. In fact, it is. I don't need to check that. So I want to expel someone with a bit more settler chance, please. Oh, Khmer, yes, please. Get out of my country. I'm going here just for the adjacency bonuses, really. Any little bit to increase that settler chance. Improvements in lens making, lovely. Well, it affects us, really. Wat Ratchaburana. King Boromana. Boroma? King Boroma Trelo Khanat of Ayutthaya moved the capital of his empire in 1463 to Phitsanulok. He ordered the restoration of the old temples and the establishment of new ones. The king ordered the construction of the Wat Ratchaburana temple with a cherry said to enshrine relics of the Buddha. There is no access to the cherry spire, and the roof of the Wat Ratchaburana is very unusual. Its walls are decorated with artistic frescoes and an old bell tower called Hor Rakan. Stands beside the mortuary. Okay. Yeah, I would like to do that, but it's until your death, and you're going to be re-elected in 2 years. I'll take the prestige, thank you very much. Don't really want to lose the admin, but what can you do? Means file. It's not the plan. The plan is to get people to the colonies. Plan was not to cap ourselves in mill. Let's just develop then. What am I even trying to look at here? Actually, I could have boosted my... didn't realise my legitimacy had suffered there. And you haven't even arrived yet. You're getting extra population, which is nice. You will be done soonish o'clock. It's extra colonists, though. Can't promote you, unfortunately. You're there now. Lovely. Extra settlers are always good. So we've one colony finished with an expelled minority. That gives us 1 out of 5. One out of 5. Now you've decreased to 12% because, right, as the colony gets bigger, there's less chance of attracting extra settlers. That sort of makes sense. Election. Both are pretty terrible. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go with the slightly more terrible one just to keep the status in power. We're right on the border. So if I elect a monarchist, he'll rule for life, and I don't want that. So let's get someone terrible for 4 years. Yeah, that's unfortunate. How's my inflation looking anyway? Pretty non-existent. This must be like watching paint dry here. Let's have a look at the rest of the world. So again, Europe looking pretty similar to what it was last time. In fact, I don't think very much has changed. Well, Russia continuing to expand over to Siberia. We're going to have a border with Russia very soon. Well, upgrade our government rank here. Oh, right, yes. So, admin policies, no. Republic, no. Theocratic, no. Let's just go absolutism. There's accused of favoritism. That was not meant to be a fake link. I wouldn't worry about it. Worry about it at all. Tech up and dip as well. That's reasonably balanced research. Let's just finally take that Miltech. Okay, this is gonna take a wee while to do. I think we all get the idea of another watt. Losing that admin, but yeah, this is. I'm gonna draw this to a close because watching colonies develop is not exciting, and I don't know what else I could do that would make this exciting. Suppose I could declare a war on someone just for the sheer heck of it. Wow, Castile are really pooing out colonies here. Yeah, we've done what we needed to do here, which was the white elephant. Own all of Indochina and Burma as core provinces, which we did in a reasonably straightforward manner. We also got land of Eastern Jade as a little bonus, since we were a Theravada nation anyway. I'm gonna draw the curtain on this. I don't know what the next Europa campaign will be. It'll likely be another short-ish one. Might go for Kinslayer. Might have a look at the Reconquista, but that doesn't feel short to me. I did have a list of campaigns I was considering, but I don't see it close to hand. Just say my filing system needs a little bit of work. A lot of work. Where the heck is that? Anyway, that's all for now. If there's any last requests before I hang up my boots, please do say. Tyson says, sometimes it can be hard to challenge for a period against a Twitch bot. Not sure if you mean a Twitch bot for my channel or one of these Twitch plays Pokemon or whatever, but I'm not keen on the bots and the usual Twitch spam, Twitch emote, chat, all that nonsense. I like a good clean chat with some interesting things, which we've had chat about transhumanism and immortality and what's going to happen in the next 1,000 years. I think that's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Hopefully this campaign was interesting too.